of News Review brought to you by Wisdom Yard Television. I am Odunayo Adelere. Once thank all our viewers out there who are always staying glued to Wytv to get the latest updates. We appreciate you. We say a very big thank you. I want to appreciate our sponsor Nokpa Herbals. They deal with Nokpa Herbal Mixture, Herbal Co, Herbal Tonic, Herbal Bitters, Herbal Energy Flusher, and Herbal Energy Powder. Whichever you need, you can send the DM or call the number 0701010859, and you can as well be a sponsor or make your products known on this platform by sending in a DM or call the number I called earlier as well. You know how we do it on this show. We bring to you news that made it to the top. We've got a short commercial break. When we come back, we'll discuss the one we feel we should discuss. But I will not be the only one talking today. You can as well drop your own comments in the comment section while we rub minds together. On Punch newspaper this morning, I have Dangote Refinery. Operators seek federal government intervention as marketers opt for full import. Minimum wage. Be patient with Tinubu presidency pleads. Missing Ogun pregnant woman faked abduction found in Kwara. Police. Nigerian Army uncover more illegal oil sites in Abia. Arrest 17 suspects. On Vanguard newspaper, I have NCDC declares cholera crisis, set up emergency measures. It will take decades to eradicate banditry in northwest Nigeria, Sultan. Another Nigerian pilgrim returns lost £1,750 in Hajj. Daily Post have this. Nigeria will start progressing. The Igbo person becomes president. Kanayo, Kanayo. No plot to dethrone Sultan, Sokoto government. These are the news that made it to the top today. Let's go on a short commercial break to our sponsor. When we come back, we'll continue from where we stop. Don't go nowhere, stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Sweetheart. I can't afford to be late for this meeting.
You gave me the same excuse every day.
I always tell you the truth every You know I will never disappoint you.
Everyone needs a hero like Nokpa.
After Nokpa,
it is always Nokpa.
Nokpa for management of power.
Yeah, welcome back from that commercial break. That's our sponsor. You can send a DM or call the number 0701010859. So place your own order as well. Be a sponsor or bring in your advert. Let's make your product known. So the first one here I have, no plot to dethrone Sultan, says Sokoto government. This is coming as a result of the crisis going on in Sokoto state where 15 traditional rulers were actually deposed of their title, of their position, and somebody's coming out to say with the sitting governor deposing all the emirs in the north side of their position, there is tendency that he would use the flimsy excuses he used in dethroning the 15 traditional rulers, and he will use it to dethrone the Sultan of Sokoto. Now the Sokoto state government has actually come out to say there is no plot to dethrone the Sultan of Sokoto. The Sokoto state government said it will never plotted to depose His Eminence, the Sultan of Sokoto, Al-Haji Mohammed Said Abubakar III, as alleged by the Muslim Rights Council, MURIC. The State Commissioner for Information and Societal Reorientation, Honorable Sambo Bello Danchadi, while reacting to the allegation on Tuesday, said the state government has no plan whatsoever to dethrone the revered monarch, describing the allegation by MURIC as false and baseless. I don't think the MURIC are actually coming out to lay allegations against the federal government. They are just saying that the state government can actually use the flimsy excuses he used during while deposing the 15 traditional rulers. He might actually use it, but there is a but attached to it. If the Kano state government tries to do such, all the Muslims in Nigeria, because the Sultan is not just the Sultan of Sokoto State alone, he's also the Sultan of all states in the country. He represents a major, largely all the Muslim society in the whole country at all. Then, according to the statement, the state government wondered how a responsible body like MORIC, claiming to be protecting the rights of Muslims, would descend so low and cheaply as to join hands with deluded mischief makers and enemies of progress to fabricate such a false and unsubstantiated story just to create an unfriendly atmosphere and fear in the minds of the law-abiding and peaceful citizens of the state. There is a saying that says, in my own dialect, that says the death that is actually killing little ones, killing an elderly one, is actually giving you a proverb. It's actually telling you that what happened to such a person can actually happen to you. Don't sit too relaxed. Don't be too relaxed on your seat. That is why the MORIC are actually coming out to bring this to the hearing of the Sokoto state government. He said, we believe that MORIC is not the type that will be dancing to the tunes of enemies and mischief makers who are trying to take away the attention of the good people of Sokoto state and Nigerians on the transformative initiative taking place in Sokoto state over the last 1 year. We also like to assure MORIC that the present administration, just like the previous administration in the state, cherishes and respects the Sultanate Council long before MORIC was established. Sambo pointed out that the law guiding the appointment and disposition of traditional rulers in the state had not been changed or even repealed. So don't fear anything. The Sultan of Sokoto is still sitting relaxed on his throne. The Sokoto state government has no plan of deposing him of his position, of retrieving this position from him. So you have to keep your mind at rest. That is the saying. Sokoto state government telling this to all Nigerians, the Sokoto people, and as well the MORIC as well. This one is saying, it's kind of funny from the Sultan of Sokoto as well. If this is coming out from the old Sultan of Sokoto, how much more the Nigerians that are living in this country? It says it will take decades to eradicate banditry in northwest Nigeria, says Sultan of Sokoto, the same person. If he's saying decades, decades means 10 years. So we still have to sit on that time bomb for 10 years before banditry can actually be eradicated in northwest of Nigeria. He's not even talking of southwest, not talking of northeast, not talking of southeast, not talking of the west or whatever. It's just in northeast alone. It will take decades to eradicate banditry. That's absurd and it's appalling to the hearing. The Sultan of Sokoto, Mohammed Abubakar, yesterday declared that it will take decades, not even 1 decade, decades. It can take 20 years, it can take 30 years, as far as it's 10, 10, 10 in places. For the Northwest to be free from menacing security challenge. The Sultan spoke in Katsina at the inaugural Northwest Peace and Security Summit. In his address, the Sultan said, what we must do is challenge these bandits because we all know the consequences of banditry and insurgency on our lives. But it will take decades to get out of it. If at all we get out of it, not even sure, there's probability. If there's a conditional clause attached to it, if at all we get out of this. And any word, any sentence that comes with the clause, if, but, is conditional. That is, it's saying we can and we might not, we may not. He said we all know the consequences and the problems. The monarch expressed the readiness of traditional rulers in the region to collaborate with security agencies and northern governors to combat banditry and insurgency. I believe that at the end of the summit, proposal to bring insurgency to the barest minimum for people to go about their lives and businesses will be arrived at. The event was attended by Vice President Kashim Shettima, who represented President Bola Tinubu, former President Muhammadu Buhari, governors of 7 states in the Northwest geopolitical zone, service chiefs, and the Inspector General of Police. So look at the Egbetokun. And this thing is actually funny. If the people that are sitting in high authority, high places are coming out to say it will take this long while for banditry to be eradicated, not in the whole Nigeria, one part of Nigeria. How many years would it take to eradicate banditry in Nigeria as a whole? in the whole Nigeria. How long will it take? This is a challenge to the federal government because it was duly represented by the Vice President, Kashim Shettima. It is a clarion call to you because Nigeria is actually going to a place of no return with all these things that is happening in Nigeria. Nigeria is going to a place of no return, whereby I just pray we will not all wake up one day and just say that Nigeria no longer exists. The federal government, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu-led administration, is a clarion call to you. We need you to go on your 10 toes. Nigeria is eating. This is a period for Nigeria eating a lot. We need you to intervene for banditry to actually stop in Nigeria. We can actually stop banditry, not decades. We can stop it in probably in 2 years, 3 years, even a month if we want to. So federal government, we are calling on you. So the last but not the least, this is kind of sounding tribalistic to me. Nigeria will start progressing. The Igbo person becomes president. Kanayo or Kanayo. I think the major problem we have in Nigeria today is because of tribalism. And now you are coming out to say it is until an Igbo person becomes a president of Nigeria before Nigeria can start progressing. It is not supposed to come out from your ear. Nollywood veteran, Kanayo, I said Nigeria will start progressing as a country. The day a person of Igbo ethnic extraction becomes the president. We understand that Igbo likes businesses. Once they sit on that seat, they will start bringing in investors and all that from nook and crannies of the world. But saying until an Igbo person becomes a president is sounding tribalistic to me. It is not supposed to come out from a prominent person like you. You're a public figure, a celebrity at that. Now coming out, say, how do you want the Yorubas, the Hausas, the Efiks, all the other tribes in Nigeria, how do you want them to feel? It is not supposed to come out from your mouth. He said the Igbophobia, which has made some sections of the country blacklist the Igbo from the presidency, was only a figment of imagination. The movie star spoke on what being an Igbo and a Nigerian means to him on the latest episode of the Honest Bunch podcast. According to Kanayo, being an Igbo means that I come from a side of the country that speaks a dialect just like the Hausas, Fulanis, and others. It also means to me that I'm a special person created that everything I touch prospers. When we Igbos are called the Jews of this part of the world, it means a lot. And to whom much is given, much is also expected. A tree by the road is the one that receives the knife cut. We are in the marketplace always and we dance beautiful dances. That is who Igbos are. So we become the envy of the people. An Igbo man starts his business with kiosks today. Give him the next 1 year, he turns it to a shop, from a kiosk to a shop. That's why I said earlier that Igbo people are business-oriented people. They turn the little thing to the maximum. You can actually come out to say this thing in a way that it will not come out offensive to the hearing of people. Because as a Yoruba person, if I hear you saying it, it might sound tribalistic to my hearing. And if an Hausa person hears it as well, it might be like, you want to take the mantle away from my tribe. As well as the Fulani is likewise to them. So if you are coming out to defend your tribe, you can come out, say it, break it down, we understand. But saying until an Igbo person comes on seats before Nigeria will start progressing. He said it's here, spits into our hands by a force we call Chukwu Abiyama. You can't take it away, so we will continue to envy the other people. I remember during the election last year, some people said the Igbos want to take over Lagos. How can we take over Lagos? For what, when we have an ancestral home we come from? But then, most of us don't want to go back. And it's only in Nigeria that it happens. A New Yorker is a New Yorker regardless of where they come from. So if you abolish state of origin in Nigeria, we'll be better as country. What has it got to do with state of origin when you are employing somebody? It's the IQ we are looking for. So being Igbo has become an endangered species because I am now judged by where I come from, not by what I offer. The content is what we should look at. So in the larger entity called Nigeria, there has been a division, nepotism, orchestrated by many people for political, economic, and religious purposes. Being an Igbo and being in Nigeria, to me, is like running at opposite courses. It looks like the civil war never ended. So for Kanayo coming out to say all this. I want to urge you, being a public figure, you should actually filter what you are saying for the public to digest. So before I continue, let's go on a short commercial break. When we come back, I'll continue from where we stopped. Don't go nowhere, stay tuned. I'll be right back.
When life breaks into the beautiful splendor of nature, and the kids can't just resist the temptation to explore to its zenith with the full assurance that the perfect backup is on the way for a perfect refilling. Nokpa, we always come to the rescue anytime, anywhere, any day, anyway, anyhow, round the clock. Your family just can't get a better companion aside Nokpa. Nokpa Herbal Mixture, your family's best bet.
With Nokpa, healthy living is guaranteed for me and my family.
Nokpa for management of power.
Welcome back from Bashop Commercial Break. That is our sponsor, Nokpa Herbals. Like I said earlier, you want to be a sponsor, you want your advert known to the whole world, you can send in a DM or call the number 0701010859. And Nokpa about this with Nokpa about mixture, about cool, about tonic, about bitters, about flusher, about energy powder. Today on News Review, we discussed about the plan of removing the Sultan of Sokoto, which the Sokoto government actually came out to debunk, and as well, Sultan of Sokoto himself coming out to say it will take decades for banditries to be eradicated in Nigeria. And as well, Nigeria will start progressing the day an Igbo man becomes the president, Kanayo or Kanayo. That's these are the things we discuss on News Review today. Let me know your own mind. Let me know your opinion in the comment section, as I'll be replying every messages in the comment section. Do not forget to follow us on all our social media platforms, on our Facebook, on our YouTube, on our X account, on our TikTok, on our Instagram. As well, you can join our WhatsApp community on the number 0701010859. Till I come again on your screen, be good and be fine. Bye for now.
You no go there to take witness some, but as for me and you, we go there at the time when this country go better, we go witness the betterment of this country. Shout out to our sponsor, Wisdom Yard Nigerian Limited, the producer of Nokpa Mixture, Nokpa Bitter, Nokpa Tony. Now then they our bag in the band, and then talk say me we they go. If not for them, who be we when we go come out, they come they talk say and as it be and give kudos to our governor at the top, the person of Dr. Prince Adele Kenua Oshin Ajala Kusamba. The transformer for those boys will be say they no get electricity. Waiting be our rider this morning, you know, Senate don't come out say them go probe 30 trillion. The history of Nigeria before, I know say this one, not this one where they talk, na Sakamaje then they talk. So my fellow country people, I want Shabali go be the business of today because of the time. Well, I did the Guardian or waiting the Guardian they talk. He say shareholder 130 billion naira trap in SEC. Finance Ministry 5 years after, and that one they pay 6 of the Guardian paper men are going to read there. Why governors may store new minimum wage at state level, that one they pay 6 of the Guardian paper men are going to read there. I will take the decade, it will take decade to get out of banditry. Sultan lament, that one they pay 5 of the Guardian paper men are going to read there. I don't enter the poncho waiting I see for the poncho. Dangote refinery operators seek federal government intervention as marketers opt for fuel importation. No, dealers slam IOC. NMRDPRA silence amid dirty fuel importation accusation. That one they page 24 of the Punch paper men are going to read there. Waiting I see they see wire fraud. Court orders Nigerian extradition to USC. That one, they page 22 of the Punch paper. Cleaner bags life jail for sexual assaulting baby in church. That one, they page 4 of the Punch paper. Mona go read it to read there. Minimum wage. Be patient with Tinubu presidency plead. That one, they page 3 of the Punch paper. Say me then they be patient with Tinubu. Okay, no problem. That one, they page 3 of the Punch paper. Mona go read it to read there. I don't enter New Telegraph. Waiting I they see for New Telegraph. Court gives Chinese firm go ahead to seize Nigerian property in UK. That one, they page 26 and page 30 of the New Telegraph paper. Waiting I still they see here. I say hardship, Nigeria are hungry. Ralu test Tinubu. That one they page 2 and page 29 of the New Telegraph paper. State creation. Hoani is a favor. Anioma over Olu Echiti state for southeast. That one they page 29 of the New Telegraph paper. No, go read it to read there. I don't enter Daily Independent to waiting like they say for Daily Independent. Death toll rise to 53 across 31 states. Cases soars to 1,528. Federal government asks Nigerians to avoid locally prepared kunu, zobo, others. Ogun lament lack of vaccine. Lagos State contact tracing. That one day, the front page of the Daily Independent paper. Go read it to read there. See our rider here. Senate insists on probing Buhari's 30 trillion naira ways and means loan. That one day, the front page also. Go read it to read there. Excuse me. Obi lament loss of 95 trillion naira through exit of coins from Nigeria. That one day, page 9 of the New Daily Independent paper. Go read it to read it. I don't enter leadership waiting I see for leadership. I say Tinubu, Northern Governor close rank over insecurity. Brainstorm on new offensive against bandit or terrorists. Enough is enough, says President. Approve 51 billion naira for fresh onslaught. Sultan assures of traditional ruler support. That one they page 4 of the leadership paper. Men now go read it to read it. Waiting I still they see. Police arrest suspected killer of Army General in Abuja. That one they page 6. 30 trillion ways and means investigating not abandon. Now Senate talk that one for page 29 of the leadership paper. Men now go read it to read it. I don't sharply enter Nigerian News Direct to waiting I they see. Misreaction trail Atiku, El-Rufai, Ali, Modu, Sharif visit to Buhari's resident to visit an attempt to build Northern Alliance on siege Tinubu in 2027. Na Shehu Sani na into that one. Nigeria must shine their eye. Reject regrouping of criminals, those who cause us pain. Ex-can boss. Ayab na into that one. Meeting unfortunate if it has any connection with 2027. Activist Abdul Bako na enter that one. No, may now go to page 7 and page 2 of the News Direct paper. You will see the old story there. Houses submerged, property lost as heavy downpour hits Abuja estate for page 23 of the News Direct. Cholera outbreak will confirm 25 suspected cases, 1 dead. That one day page 2 of the News Direct paper. Protesters defy police. Labour gun warning state rally in Port Harcourt. That one day page 2 of the News Direct there. Paper, make una go read it to read there. I don't enter Nigerian Tribune, waiting I see there. Southern governor unveiled 5-point agenda for regions development. Abiodun emerged forum chairman. That one day page 15 of the Nigerian Tribune paper. Court accused ex-Lagos Speaker Ekuforiji of money laundering charge. That one day page 30 of the Nigerian Tribune paper. $10 buy fresh 2.22% shares as stakes in FBN holding each 11.63%. That one they page 6 of the Nigerian Tribune paper. Tinubu named Chunji Bello FCCPC CEO. That one they page 30 of the Nigerian Tribune paper. Go read it to read there. How we killed retired Army General suspect police arrest for. That one they page 27. Protest rock Ondo over abduction of 300 level students. That one they page 5 of the Nigerian Tribune paper. I don't enter the Daily Times. So purchase of new presidential jet insensitive. Profilgate says PRP. He says wants Tinubu to step down project. Ask federal government to focus on delivering sustainable benefit to the Nigerian people. That one they pay true of the News Direct paper. I mean, I'll go read it to Libya. Tinubu reiterates a commitment to tackle insecurity in Northwest nation. Urge Nigerians to continue to unite as people, embrace peace for development. Says green industrial vision complementary to oil, gas investment drive. That one day the front page of the Daily Times paper. Go read it to read there. I don't enter Daily Times, so waiting I see for page 4. It says Shetima to Sokoto government. Sultan must be guided jealously. Dethrone report on true. Now official thought that one. No. Assembly dismisses fear. Ascertained Council ACF more. That one the page 4 of the Daily Trust paper. Federal government old meeting. Today may consider new minimum wage for workers. So that one they pay 6. So cholera, federal government activates emergency center. That one they pay 5. Boko Haram terrorists adopt judge. Wife in Borno. That one they pay 6. They adopt the judge and the wife for Borno. That one they pay 6 of the Daily Trust paper. Varsity grown under heavy electricity bill. See that one. That one they the front page. The page 4 of the Daily Trust paper. You know, say now one company be our sponsor. Now them be Wisdom Yard Nigerian Limited, the producer of Nokwa Aba Mission, Nokwa Aba Tony, Nokwa Aba Powder. I bet my engineer bring her up. We'll go see which with this, sir.
When life breathes into the beautiful splendor of nature, and the kids can't just resist the temptation to explore to its zenith with the full assurance that the perfect backup is on the way for a perfect refilling. Nokpa, we always come to the rescue anytime, anywhere, any day, anyway, anyhow, round the clock. Your family just can't get a better companion aside Nokpa. Nokpa Aba Mixture, your family's best bet.
With Nokpa, healthy living is guaranteed for me and my family.
Nokpa for management of power.
Welcome back to Nabunga program. I see the break from North, East, West, and South. Somebody says story, Nigeria full of story. Now story, every blessed day. Waiting I did, Vanguard Vanguard talk say NCDC declare cholera emergency set up measures. That one they page 4 of the Vanguard paper. I'm not going to read it to read there. River crisis, or ex-local government chairperson. Flood police, other state protest. Boko Haram abduct High Court judge, wife, 2 others. That one they page 13 and page 12 of the Vanguard paper. Go read it to read there. I don't enter the lesson, no, waiting at the same for the lesson. Food crisis was worrisome. How Naira crash, insecurity, smuggling, others crippled food production, no. Post-harvest losses hit. You see this one, no, $9 billion. Farmers pay billions as ransom to terrorists. That one day, the page 20 and 21 for Daily Sun. Now talk same way we go back to farm. The old people will be say them go borrow money, go do farm. Fulani husband carry cow, can't hit their crops. Nothing federal government talk about it. Nothing anybody do. No Fulani husband has been arrested. And when still they talk same way we go back to farm. You know, say one day it will go just wake up and see say they don't shut down this country. Make una dey wait. All the leaders, all the money we still they carry now. We go see how una go spend the money after the whole everything done dabaru for this country. So make una no wait for till that time or before una do something about the thing where they happen for this country. Waiting I see they see Buhari 30 trillion naira CBN loan probe ongoing. I send it other one for page 29 of the Daily Sun paper. Federal government declare cholera public health emergency as death toll hit 53. That one dey page 28. Obi suggests way to tackle exodus of multinational. That one dey page 27 of the Daily Sun paper. The last but not the least, crude shortage threatening Dangote's petrol supply take off in July. Nigeria, my country. That one dey the front page of the Business Day. How long it takes a security officer to own $500,000 Dubai home. See this one. That one also did the front page of Business Day. Now, so we go see I'm on top of this Obunga program as it they break from north, east, west, and south with me, your brother, Ambassador Rochi Morillo. I beg, no put Nigeria matter for Edo, so you no go die before your time. We still believe, say, this country will still move forward. Till we see same time tomorrow. Bye, bye, yo.